everyone, and welcome to Ola Joe the Crocheting Sailor. I am coming to you today to do a review and an unboxing on some yarn that I received. And the reason why I ordered this yarn, which I got off of eBay, and that is because I am working on a project. I'm working on a beautiful blanket for my family reunion for next year. One of many projects I hope to complete before the event, but let's go ahead and open this up. I started off using this particular yarn that you're about to see that was in my stash. It is Big Twist. So, what type of big twist is it? Stay tuned and you'll see. This is a review on the Big Twist Tweed. So let's go ahead and go over the specs. It is 97% acrylic and 3% viscose. This Big Twist Tweed is 382 yards, 6 ounces, 350 meters, and 170 grams. Right here, you will see a diagram of how many skeins you'll need to use for a project. This is machine washable. This is low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, and to dry flat. If you want more information on these symbols right here, I do have a video that goes in depth on how to read those. So there you go there. So for the knitting needles, you'll need a 4.5 to a 5 millimeter. And for the crochet hook, you'll need an eye hook, a 5.5, which is the recommended hook size. This is a medium weight 4. This is a Joann's brand, and it is made in Turkey. So the skeins for the project, you're going to need 5 for a blanket if you're going to make a 50-inch by 60-inch. For an adult size sweater, they recommend 3 skeins. And for a hat, 1 skein would be perfect for this, which I know to be true. And last but not least is a scarf. They recommend 1. Now, this is Big Twist Tweed. And the reason why I couldn't buy this from Joann and I had to buy it on eBay is because for the 382 yards, which you see right there, they no longer make this. This is the dark green. This is the color, and it has nice flecks of tan, cream, like a light medium tan color that you can see running throughout. It is no longer available, but on the Joann website they do have 350 yards, but they just have green. So I more than likely, in order to complete my project, will have to order some of that if I don't reach out to eBay, some of the other websites or apps that are selling this yarn from their stash. And thank you to the individual that had these available from eBay. Thank you so much. This is a C2C blanket, and C2C is nothing more than a corner to corner blanket using this yarn. and it is huge. Hopefully I will be able to put a picture in and show you, but this is about, I want to say 5 days, 4 or 5 days of doing this. And when I started, I thought, okay, well, I'll just do a small blanket and then I'll do it in 3 days. But I decided that I wanted to make it larger. I wanted this to be big, so if someone wanted to spread this on their bed, or if they want to eat popcorn with their loved one and snuggle up, maybe they just won't have to snuggle up by themselves, they would have this blanket with enough room for maybe 2. So that's why I kept going. And I was thinking, I know I'm going to run out of yarn, even after buying this eBay yarn, but we shall see. So I am going to show you how it works up. All right. I was going to start decreasing, but I am not. Even though I am at the end, I am going to maybe do 1 or 2 more rows of this. I really think I should, just to make it a tad bit longer. I can see that putting it on my love seat, that this right here is 3, 4, 5, 6. I needed to keep my count. But this would be perfect if I do a couple more rows, just so it'll be big enough. And then I'll decrease, and then I can start working on another project. I would love to do a shawl. So that's in my plan, in my head, that I would like to do a shawl as a raffle item for someone that may potentially win for my reunion for next year. So this is what I'm working on at this point. So far, I have used 3 of the skeins of Big Twist Tweed. All right, I just want to let you know. So this size blanket right here, which is definitely like probably more than 50 by 60. I have already used 3 skeins, and this, the third one, this is what I have left. So I'm going to finish that, and then I can start working on one of these that I just picked up today, which is Saturday. And I'll just keep going after I make dinner. I get dinner started. After I get, now it did catch a little bit. I want to let you know that sometimes this yarn can be a little splitty. So if you do have it in your stash or someone gives you this yarn, know that it can be splitty at some point. Right now I am using the FURLS Odyssey hook. This is like a black onyx right here with a silver tip, and this is an eye hook. The recommended hook size was a 5.5, which I am using right now. All right, so I wanted to let you all know that. I love working with this yarn. This is not the first time that I've used Big Twist. It is one of my faves. Right next to a Red Heart Super Saver yarn. I love it. I'm like, yes, we have to definitely have some Red Heart Super Saver in the stash. If you are a beginner crocheter, you might also pick up the Big Twist. I remember when it first came out and I went into the store and I said, oh, I'm going to try this. I need to take my watch off because yes, it calculates steps, but it also will calculate how many stitches I do. So I learned that over time. So typically I do not wear my watch. I take it off. And plus it feels awkward and it feels kind of weird to have something bulky. I don't like having something bulky on my wrist or in my way when I'm crocheting. That's just me. All right. So let me know what you're working on in the comments section. I greatly appreciate that. Let me know if you have a new video out. I am still trying to catch up on my comments, but I'm also trying to catch up on people's videos and lives since I have been back on vacay, and I have another week, and then I will definitely be going on vacay again. So I wanted you to know about that. And I would like to give a shout out and a thank you to Panda, all right? And also MDL Crochet. Thank you so much for these earrings that you gifted me. They are very, very pretty. I am wearing them, and I will put the links to their channels in the description box down below. This is blown glass, and this was made by Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. All right. And she made these lovely earrings for me. So thank you to all of you. I really appreciate you, and I cherish them. And I have these in my armoire, so my jewelry armoire. Thank you so much for making these, and for Panda and MDL for gifting these to me. This yarn right here, as you can tell, is easy to work with. Usually and typically what I'll do is a close-up view. Well, this time I decided to do a spin on it and just not do it the regular way and just crochet. You guys can see me sitting here enjoying myself, talking to you, and doing a little bit of crochet. All right. This yarn that I got from eBay, I want to say that I probably spent $6 or $7 for each skein. But at this point, since Joanne wasn't selling it, I was thinking, like, I really don't care how much it is. Honestly, I need the skeins. And you know, if you're a crocheter or you're a knitter and you don't have the yarn that you need, the store doesn't have it, and you can't find anyone that can do a trade with you or anything like that, then you're like, okay, well, I need to reach out and use my resources. So that's basically what I did. I used my resources and I said, I need this yarn. So I picked that up from the post office before it closed. I had to make sure that I can complete this project. Now, if by chance I need some other yarn, I will let you know that Joanne has the Big Twist Tweed, but it's 350 yards. It is not 382 yards like what I'm using right here. All right, it's the yardage is smaller, all right, but they do have green, but they don't have dark green. So I was really thinking about taking a shot and ordering the green and continuing with that, because right now it is on sale. I can't remember how much it costs, but you all can look it up. All right, look it up and see. But it's not too pricey. I keep doing like a half double crochet when I should be doing a double crochet. And this is what a corner to corner project consists of, is once you do your slip stitch into the ring. I'm about to show you right now. So here I am. I'm getting ready to insert my hook, and then I'm gonna slip stitch, and then I'm gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you do 3 double crochets. And for some reason I was doing half double crochets. I was like, no. And I love to watch Fire Country. This is a show that I started binge watching. It is on Netflix. So if you're into crocheting like I am, and just looking at the TV and you're like, yes, I want to get into something, then you can do that. Check out Fire Country. My sister friend got me hooked on this show, and I want to say I'm on episode 14, 15 out of 22. And then when I called her to tell her, I'm mad at you, basically, because you got me hooked on the show, she told me that they have 2 more series, or whatever you call it, right? Like, I don't have to stop at 22. Like, I can keep going. And I was like, oh, I'm so excited, right? So, check out Fire Country. All right, let me know in the comments if you like what your favorite shows are. Do you like Charmed? Do you like horror? Do you like what are your genres? Like, I would really love to know that. But thank you for tuning in to Ola Jo the Crocheting Sailor. I'm not going to keep you long, but I thought you all would probably enjoy listening to me talk and catch up a little bit, because I haven't been on the YT streets. And if you've been wondering and you're new to the channel, or you just thought I just disappeared and poof into thin air, and that's because I was spending time with my family. So you all have a wonderful day. I hope this was very helpful for you. You all have a wonderful day, and remember to live each day as if it were your last. I'll see y'all next time.